So apparently Adidas released in the past few weeks a new version of one of the most comfortable shoes that they actually made before the Ultra Boost. So let's go ahead and also take them out of the box. Okay guys, so I give you the Adidas PureBoost 21. So when the first version of this PureBoost got released in 2015, it was actually the most comfortable shoe that Adidas was making at the time. And during the following years they released a few more versions, but finally we have this PureBoost 21. And when I actually saw it on their website, I was actually quite excited, and it was because I actually owned few pairs of the previous PureBoost, and I found it that they are the most comfortable shoe that Adidas actually made. So I've imagined that this one will be the same. So this one was actually released in the last few weeks in UK for a retail price of £100, and given that you are receiving this Boost midsole, I would say that it's a good bargain. We also have a new upper made out of recycled material, so apparently this upper is made at least 50% out of that recycled material, and as it uses prime green, they don't use any virgin polyester. As you know, Adidas is doing that for a few years now, so I'm really glad that they actually done it for this one as well. So let's go ahead and see what materials we have on this one. As you can see from the ankle section towards the front, we have this prime green material made out of that recycled material. As you can see, we have very big holes for ventilation here at the front. We also have it on the side, so for sure this one will give a very good breathability. As we go to the lacing system, there's nothing special here. It's a standard lacing system with standard flat laces. Underneath we're gonna have this very well padded tongue, which it's breathable as well, but this one, it's exactly like in a previous model, I think the 17 or 18 one if I'm not mistaken. And I'm referring that the width of this actual tongue it's too narrow, and at some point it will start to move a bit and it actually show your socks. So I'm not entirely sure why they decided to make it a bit narrower. For sure a few millimeters wouldn't affect too much anything, but that's just me. As you can see here at the top of this tongue we have the Adidas logo imprinted in this rubberized material, and as you can see here on the lateral side and also on the medial side we have the very well known 3 stripes in this rubberized white material. And as we go to the ankle section, you can see that we have a different material. I think this one will actually help you when trying to put your shoes on, so this one really feels very grippy. Also here we have very good padding inside. I really found it that this shoe is actually keeping my foot in place very well. The actual lining, it's a very soft one, so even though you have very low cut socks, this one will not affect you too much in my opinion. Inside we have this prime green insole made out of this foam, which in my opinion is a bit too thick, and if you decide to use this one you will find it that it will actually be too fit for your foot. And as you can see inside, covering the actual boot, we have this very well known foam material, which also has the PureBoost engraved on it. and I actually found that this shoe is actually more comfortable without the actual insole, as you are putting your foot straight on the actual boost. And as you can see here at the back of the heel, we have this material which feels like a rubberized one, and also has some nice pattern on it, and it has this blue line here as well. And then we're gonna go to this very nice and squishy Boost midsole, which is in these 4 colors. As you can see, at the front we have it in this blue color, and at the heel section we have it in this yellow, red and green. It really feels more colorful than the other 2 color combination. You can also have them in white and green. I found that this one will be slightly more easier to keep them clean, if I can say. Also, now we're gonna go to this rubberized outsole, which is in these 2 colors, black and blue here at the heel section. But as you can see, we don't have any continental marking anywhere, so I guess this time Adidas decided to just put a normal rubber sole, which is exactly the same like the one used with Continental, but I guess they didn't partner up with Continental on this one, so maybe that's why the actual price is a bit down. As in, for the actual sizing, Adidas is recommending to go with your true to size, which I did, but unfortunately that recommendation is a very wrong one, very misleading, as this shoe it's very small for me. As you have seen during this video, my toes are very squished, and even though I took out the actual insole, I found it that that didn't help too much, and I still have my toes squished inside. So for me, as I have narrow feet, I really don't think that half size up will help me. So for sure I will recommend a full size up, and that will be just fine. So you really need to keep in mind that the actual recommendation is completely wrong, and for sure I will leave a review for that on their website. But rather than that, this shoe is really comfortable. I actually feel that the comfort of it is slightly going down comparing with my other PureBoost that I have. So I actually have the original PureBoost, which was released in 2014, and I really feel that this one is more comfortable than this one, and I really feel that the materials used on this one, they are way over this one. And I also have a second version released in 2015 with almost the same material here for this mesh. But again, I really found that this one is actually true to size, and it's really comfortable, and the materials used at that time, they were very good. But for some reason now they decided to make this midsole a bit harder. Don't get me wrong, it's still squishy, but for sure the actual sizing is completely wrong. And the actual embrace of this material, it's not as good as previous models, but I would say that for 100 pounds this is a very good running shoe. But you need to keep in mind that you need to take one size bigger than the usual sizing. And yeah, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel, and as always I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.